Alright, let's go ahead and get started with more Avowed. Hopefully this heater gets fixed soon. Oh, this didn't change my stream title. Welp. It's not early Avowed. Hang on. Do this. Let's try this now. Yeah, that did not update my stream. Okay, for some reason it didn't update my stream and my title. It's definitely not an early Avowed. It's like almost an hour late, as a matter of fact. I'm waiting on noise to die down. Is this not hello? There we go. Enough to do this upgrade, just barely. I think we should hold off and install this. Anyway, I think I was saying I think we should hold off on that. We might actually get lucky with grimoires and find better ones just throughout the world. Also, I just remembered we got a quest item. We're in an unusual conversation. With the dear nemesis, when the still for social and visit him with stereotypes, man. The young man started the listeners of the other world for years since over the front enough along the way. Don't know what that means without my interest. Thank you again for sparing my life. I'm not a shareholder of thought, but I can't say the same for a country when you're informant of a way waterfall. Ah, interesting. So I guess this was how we were supposed. I guess that's how we were supposed to discover the waterfall garrison. How are we doing in terms of steel? I really wish. Okay, so here's one of my problems. Yeah, here we go. So I want this to be sorted by name. Oops. But like everything else, I want it sorted by type and by weight. So like I like this stuff like this, but I want my consumables to be able to be sorted by name. And maybe keep weapons at the very top just because it's and potions at the very top. Giada as well. This we don't actually have to have lightning abilities. Go to this camp here and do conversations. Hold on.
I knew the steel garrote were up.
What have you found?
They call themselves the Akita. They worship this strange child.
Boudica will be displeased to hear it.
Boudica is never pleased.
Focus on the totem's essence. Listen for hidden influences.
Even the Queen's light cannot reach every shadow in this world.
What Boudica pursues, she always finds eventually. I have seen what comes of those who withhold the truth from her.
So have I. But if that knowledge were forbidden... Interesting.
Listen for more about forbidden knowledge.
How did the creature hide itself from us? That troubles me more than any threat to Boudica's power.
I agree. Though I will say this. The Queen may have her motives. Sometimes standing idly by is greater subterfuge than action.
I hope this does not force all our hands.
There. Adds a little culture to the camp, doesn't it?
Victim, after taking damage from an enemy, your next attack within 10 seconds deals plus 20% of the original damage you received. Stats with retribution.
I hope Thirdborn is a good community for my people. They've been through a lot.
Yeah, so, also, let me explain something real quick. I didn't, like, acknowledge this before, but I can kind of, like, the writing's kind of already on the wall that our character and group is eventually going to cross blades with the steel garrote in a very, very big way. Or we're going to cross paths with the steel garrote in a very, very big way. There's definitely going to be some story involvement where we either side with or against the steel garrote. Or probably in this case, it's probably just gonna be, we're probably just going to fight the Steel Garrote outright. Like, but there's definitely gonna be some big confrontation between the Animancers and the Steel Garrote, and there might be a chance you can pick one side, or maybe your actions leading up to that point predetermine which side you're going to be on, but the writing's kind of on the wall of we're going to definitely be fighting the Steel Garrote in a very big way, probably relatively soon. I feel like that. So that's kind of one of the reasons why I'm like, we should send them to Thirdborn.
Thirdborn's rough around the edges, but it's full of good people. They'll have your back when you need it.
Sir.
Well, we're gonna go ahead and do this. And like, I don't care about detonating missile. New power test deal moderate stun to nearby enemies. Fucking
Survivors, in other
more
words.
damage and range.
In that case, maybe your kin are a good match for mine.
Look at how accurate that is, too. Well, not maybe not accurate.
We should talk. What happened to Fior Messiverno could have been worse. A lot worse. But that doesn't mean the living land is safe. If anything, it's more dangerous by far.
I agree, violence begets violence.
And in my case, it's inevitable. No matter where Animancers go, someone is always trying to kill us. Nothing enrages the gods more than mortals in pursuit of knowledge.
So the cosm excuse the things mortals do to each other, people are say this one, this one.
Don't worry. I plan to hold the mortals accountable. As many of them as it takes. Listen to me. A failed Animancer lashing out at everything in reach. Even with all the tools at my disposal. I couldn't stop the Dream Scourge. And I couldn't save my people. How do I live up to my family's example when I can't even help myself? I do. My parents died pursuing a better future for Animancers. I can't let their sacrifice be for nothing. And right now, that's all it is. I have some pondering to do. Let me know if there's anything else.
Do you think the people are going to be alright?
Sending my people to Thirdborn. It's a good arrangement. They get a roof over their heads. The city gets Animancers. And everyone gets along. For once. The free settlements have enough cultural and ideological differences that we don't always see eye to eye. But when it comes to survival, there is no disagreement. We're in this together. Look, I know you didn't come to this island to help us. And yet you were here when others would have looked away. Despite everything that happened, it means a lot.
They will deserve better. I hope you get a break. Last, there's one decent big deer in around. I think they're think nothing of it.
Not a chance. You're going to accept my gratitude and enjoy every second of it. Well, onward to better things. If you need anything, you know where to find me. Anything in particular?
Nope, we've already seen
Until
that.
next time. It's getting late. I should be asleep by now, but As usual, I can't silence my thoughts. Just wake me up when the fighting starts, or if you talk to someone interesting, whichever comes first.
Envoy, it's clear that no matter what happened, these people couldn't stay in Fior. Just not sure you did the right thing. These people won't survive long in a place like Thirdborn.
What makes you say that?
Thirdborn is a rough town. They literally do their business inside the skeleton of a Leviathan. If you thought Paradise's docks were rough, just wait. Plus, they have a nogfish curry that will peel your tongue. Right, changing the subject. Ask away.
Anything interesting out there?
More interesting than Fior being attacked? I wonder. Right, changing the subject.
I think I've heard a little information about this. We'll try it. He's not gonna like it.
Fine. You've been patient enough, I suppose. Right. Solace isn't an easy place to live. The food is stale and meager. The water tastes like steel and old meat. Everyone knows everyone else. No privacy, no silence, no time to yourself.
Sounds like a nightmare. Why is life so difficult there?
Solace is a walled keep in the harshest region of the lands. Isolated is an understatement. Honestly, all of that was fine. But there was a peculiar kind of silence I didn't love.
They were keeping secrets.
You should be a sharpshooter. You keep hitting the target. I have only the faintest memories of my parents, which was fine. I had friends and mentors and trainers and elders. When I asked about my real parents, though, they just told me I was safe now, and that the Wardens were my family. I never knew if my parents were alive or dead. I like to assume that they had died fighting some giant monster in the Tusks, but no one would say. When I asked for more, they changed the subject, like I wasn't worthy of a backstory.
Everyone's where they know where they came from.
I mean, I know the important part. I'm from Solace, for whatever that's worth. My oldest memories are of Solace. My oldest friend is from there.
That's driving me a little
Right. You asked. Right. Go ahead. Thanks for talking.
Oh, you have more?
Envoy? Gods, I can't believe what's happening around here. Fior was attacked when we weren't looking. It's a miracle it's still there.
Not a miracle. We saved Fior.
Right. I guess we did. Wish we could have done more. At least that's one more town the Steel Growth failed to burn to the ground. That's something. Right. Changing the subject. Pleasant dreams.
Yet another. Alright.
Guy, can I borrow your pistol?
I don't usually lend it out. Why?
I was hoping to make a few simple modifications.
What kinds of modifications?
Well, I was going to start by removing the trigger,
What?
then snapping off the hammer,
Are you serious?
and finally stuffing the barrel with tree sap.
Why would you do this?
Because I caught you reading my diary, that's why.
Gianna, I promise on my life and on every life my soul has ever lived, I will never touch your diary again.
And
And I'm very, very sorry.
wonderful. In that case, You can hold on to your little toy.
Well, that was hard to watch. You okay?
I will be.
Upgrade. Oh, we can upgrade I have to remember which one of these was. Actually, I can just upgrade both of them. Alright. Now, we're not worried about this right now. Because first off, we don't have 3,000. I really prefer. I really wish we could get out of this archaic 3 main character plus 2 squad members things that has been around since fucking Mass Effect 1. Because, like, I don't know, I just, like, it'd be really neat if we could have a big, if when we go to fight a game like this, where there's, like, several dozen enemies, if we could have it on all 4 party members.
Come closer, Andrew. I'd like a word.
Gods, what happened here?
Okay, Steel Garrote.
A moment of your time, if you please. From one Adiran to another.
Thought the Steel Garrote would be off. Captain off here. What are you doing?
I go where the Inquisitor commands, just as you go where the Emperor commands. You interfered in our plans. Take it from me, Inquisitor Ludwig isn't at all pleased.
Neither am I. So what happened here?
I did you a favor, but we'll return to that shortly.
Believe it or not, the Steel Garrote owe you an apology on behalf of Inquisitor Ludwig.
Bring us her severed head and I'll consider it.
That temperament of yours is exactly the problem she's trying to solve. Our soldiers were poised to attack Fior Messiverno. If you had been made aware, you would not have interfered.
Explain yourself now.
My intentions, exactly. You might not want to admit it, but Fior Messiverno is a settlement in decline. Weak government, chaotic farming, dangerous research. What exactly do you think you saved?
My home, which you have no right to condemn.
You've done nothing but condemn it. Shouting matches with the governor, open defiance.
I fight for my home because I cherish it, you shit-eating worm. Because I want us to survive.
Then I hope you enjoy the consequences of your actions. Fior Messiverno's reliance on animancy and stubborn individualism has done nothing but drag the living lands down with them.
We should be supporting Fior Messiverno, not still living their death sentence.
Any good farmer knows when to put down an injured animal. Look, I'm only telling you this because you deserve to know Ludwig's intentions for the living lands. If Heelgard cannot maintain a grip on the living lands,
then the Steel Garrote will simply take it from him. You see, the Steel Garrote answer to the Burned Queen, not your floundering empire. And we will break from Adir if that's what it takes.
I thought Steel and Garrote never broke an oath.
Very good. But the terms of our arrangement are quite clear. The oath to our goddess supersedes any and all political loyalties. Inquisitor Ludwig sees something in you, Envoy. She wants to cultivate your potential, as she did mine. You don't want to get between her and the fate of the living land, so let this serve as a warning. Our grasp on this island is going to tighten, even if it costs us allies along the way. Acceptable losses. What you do with this information is up to you, but don't get in our way a second time. It won't end well.
Don't give me a reason.
You know I can't make that promise. Before I let you go, a little bird sang in my ear that you're going to Shatterscarp.
You don't have to answer that.
Of course, that would have been impossible with these meddlesome rangers in the way.
You didn't.
I took the liberty of removing them. It's a shame, really. Honorable folk to the last.
Did Ludwig give the order? Still Garrote's gone too far again.
That's a matter of perspective. Ludwig is keeping her dark impulses in check. This could have been far, far messier. When you arrive in Shatterscarp, give this letter to Temerity. Compliments of the Inquisitor. No need to keep you any longer. Let's hope our next meeting is under more favorable circumstances.
You're not walking away.
You know, there's a depraved part of me that was hoping you'd make this interesting.
Let's make this a battle to remember.
Sorry it'll be over so quickly then.
Let's finish this.
This one's mine.
Nothing stopping me! Under my left leg!
This is actually quite fun.
Who's next? Anyone?
I like gloves. Oh, so that's how we get those. I was wondering. Plus 15% frost damage. Oh, we have the full death base set at least. We may as well use it, even though gloves and strangle are way better. It's another reason why I'm like, we really should be able to bring 4 party members.
You came to Emerald Stair looking for answers, and now we're leaving with more questions. How do we fight the Dream Scourge? What can we do about Sapadar? And where is the garden? Not to mention why the Steel Garrote attacked my fucking home.
Well, these viewers in this inferno was a danger to the living lands.
Who cares what she believes? What right have the dead to judge the living? We were lucky this time. My people will be on high alert, but that doesn't mean we're safe. The Steel Garrote are hunting anyone who doesn't conform to their vision of the living lands. Our freedom is on the line.
So on top of the Dream Scourge rotting your fields and turning kith and beast alike into monsters, now we've got a Death Guard Inquisitor and the Steel Garrote dogging our steps. Do you think Ludwig will try something similar in Thirdborn? Thirdborn's a rugged place that attracts rugged people. Lots of Rawatayans, scramble routes with no prospects back home, washouts from military or mercenary life, sailors in search of steady ground. Add to that a motley assortment of pirates, free spirits, and people who like living under the loosest grasp of the law, and you've got Thirdborn. But rumor has it something's amiss in Shatterscarp. Strange dreams, disappearances, people wandering into the desert and never returning, or coming back, changed. Their bodies and minds twisted, corrupted. Some confused and disoriented like Belena, others violent like Adelaro.
At least that tells us we're on the right track. This Dream Scourge is one of the weirdest things I've ever tried to hunt.
What do you know about Thirdborn?
Town full of survivors. Anyone who decides to stake out a life in Shatterscarp isn't someone you want to mess with. Good enough people, though. And generally less likely to rob you or bore you to sleep than other places we've been.
Everything we learned in Naku Tadek points us to the garden. Thirdborn is just a stepping stone. But we don't know anything about the garden. It could be a myth or a metaphor. Whatever the garden is or isn't, it's our only lead. We find the garden, we find the Dream Scourge.
Katsu believes the answer lies in another godless ruin.
Yardsley is a master of the unknown and the unknowable. No mystery eludes her for long. If there is a path to the garden, Yardsley can lead us to it. I'd follow her anywhere.
Or maybe that god poking around your soul could give us directions.
Ask for directions. Why didn't I think of that? Kai, that's brilliant. Whatever Sapadal tells us will be filtered through a lot of metaphysical noise, but it couldn't hurt to try. This is so exciting. Sapadal? It's Giada. Giada Castel. If you're listening, could you please tell us more about the garden?
Castel. Castel. Why does this name sing to us? A voice through murky water. The garden stifles the notes. We cannot reach. The branches bind.
Did you get anything?
Not much, just that they're definitely trapped in the garden.
In other words, nothing we didn't already know. Well, at least we tried. Clearly your link to Sapadal isn't as strong as it was in Naku Tadek, but I'll take it over nothing.
Anyone else want to ask Sapadal?
I'll pass. I've heard too many ghost stories that start this way.
Right. If I wanted to waste time, that's what I carry a flute for.
Just me then? Really? No one else has a question for the god of the living lands? Fascinating.
So let me see if I got this straight. We're looking for the garden, which might not exist. Our best lead is Yardsley, an eccentric scholar who's gone ahead to Thirdborn, where the Dream Scourge may be ravaging.
Don't look at me. I was fine going back to Paradise.
You wouldn't even attempt I wouldn't even attempt what we're doing with anyone but you three. It's just want to get some answers ready. I mean, it's a lot of stuff to take it.
Stop. You're aggravating my old sir.
Listen, I hate to ask this, but while we're in Shatterscarp, there's something I need to do. Something I owe Tama. There's an old battlefield near some Pogrunan ruins. Area called the Shark's Teeth. Tama lost his badge there. I need to get it.
We'll go.
Thanks.
Takes courage to go back for something you lost. I wouldn't have it in me.
Get some rest. Sleep is good for the soul. I wanted to say, for all of its imperfections, Fiorme Siverno deserves a second chance. Thanks to you, it has one. I won't forget it.
Ludum will answer for the attack. I'm beginning to question what the Empire's doing with the living lands. All of these. It's all of them.
Not before we answer to her. Just to be safe, we should remain vigilant. Sleep in shifts. Look after each other. Rest while you can. Our enemies are organized, but so are we.
Let's get some rest. We have a long day ahead of us.
Yes, we do. Also, did we teleport back to... No, we're in like an in-between dimension. We're not in the living lands. Fuck are we? Oh, I didn't realize it was this. Someday there will be a mod that just lets you take everyone, like in Baldur's Gate. Baldur's Gate 3 specifically, I should say. Actually, probably in the other Baldur's Gates as well.
We smell death here.
Listen to me. Look here. Can you focus on my voice? Can you hear me clearly?
Yes, I can hear you. I'm just dizzy.
You hear that crying? Pathetic.
They've got to die. You hear me? They've all got to die.
Must have gouged a hole through our ranks. How many did you lose?
Too many. Not even counting the ones we had to put down because they turned into dream thralls.
I had to put down 3 good men myself. Telling their family. That was worse.
Don't talk to me like you're the only one who understands hardship. I'm going to be facing down a mutiny soon. Another Adiran, Kutabal.
Hold on. This isn't one of mine. Or Ludwig's. You must be the envoy Hilgard told me about.
Well, you picked a damn fine time to show up.
There's more to spat you out.
Drowning in salt water would have been preferable. Dream Thralls ambushed us an hour ago. We're still counting the dead.
Our dead, to be precise.
We lost soldiers too, protecting your people.
Yes, how heroic. Protecting Kith from Adiran dream thralls.
The Dream Thralls here all Adiran?
No, but most are. Our troops haven't been spared, and more are falling ill.
In all their military might, your Adiran comrades decided to go wandering through the desert, despite my advice. And now we're all paying for their idiocy. Thirdborners and Adirans alike.
We've since pulled back to Eagle's Reach until more reinforcements arrive to contain the Dream Thralls. Whatever your intentions here, Envoy, it's not worth it. Better to go back to Paradise where it's safe.
Where is these Dream Thralls? I don't go where I'm safe, Captain. I go where I'm needed. I don't go where I'm safe. I go where I'm needed.
I doubt you're particularly needed in Thirdborn, of all places.
I'm looking for Yahtzee. I told her and meet her in Thirdborn.
I'm sorry, Envoy. I don't recognize the name.
Of course, that strange Orlin scholar. She came through not too long ago. Should be in town by now. Before you go, Envoy, Kith aren't too keen on Adirans at the moment. Rumor of what happened in Fjord is already starting to spread. Just watch your back, all right?
I'll keep that in mind.
Good luck, Envoy. Gods protect you.
I don't recognize Rutaska, but I know Thirdborn, and it used to be made of sterner stuff.
You have dialogue. Wait, everyone except for Kai has dialogue now.
Don't know how many of our own were lost. Upwards of 20 at least.
Unfortunately, we're in the desert, and we already saw the desert enemies are...
Never should have come here. We have everything we needed out here. What are we doing here?
What have we gotten ourselves into? Gods, the stench.
Oh, interesting. The scale armor is worse than what? Maybe put it down for leather then. Exceptional greatsword. Honestly, yeah, just start breaking these things down for resources.
Move along, envoy.
Oh yeah, we can break stuff to heal them too, God.
We have enough supplies, but not enough kith. Thirdborners have been on edge ever since the mines got shut down. Ah, welcome to the shit, envoy. Sorry for the mess, but it can't be helped. Not when a fucking horde of dream thralls screams up the path. At least they're not coming out of the fucking rock like they did in the mines. Oh, dream thrall spiders.
Nothing is spared this plague. Neither the land, nor the creatures who inhabit it.
Aye, a living nightmare. They swarmed just like that. At least dream scourge people don't eat their kill.
Where are these mines?
Follow the path down. You'll see the elevator. It's broken now, but the mines are just on the cliff above.
I used to hear stories about cave-ins up there. Watch your step.
If you hit the Leviathan skull when you're up there, you've gone too far. You'll know it when you see it.
Why do we have soldiers in the mines?
The powers that be decided we'd help Thirdborn reopen an old, abandoned sulfur mine. Help arm Thirdborn against the Dream Scourge, you see. Make friends. But it's not my place to talk about any of it.
I might stop by the mines to
If it please you, sounds like they need all the help they can get.
Clearing out dream-scourged spiders. Sounds like honest work to me.
Yeah, at least the shack stopped smouldering. Why any of our people settled here by their own will? Don't know.
Fools.
Well, we warned them not to settle in the goddamn desert. Sure, the captain says a broken lantern killed them, but it was just an accident. They hadn't been.
Darren! Please! We need help!
Our parents,
We were out finding food, but when we came back, they'd changed.
They attacked us, tried to rip us apart.
Did you say your parents changed? Oh no.
We locked them inside the house, but we don't know what to do.
You should both find shelter in Thirdborn. It's not safe here.
You tell them Kai sent you. That should still carry some weight.
They're going to kill them!
Shh. It'll be okay, Tamamu. They're in our home by the cliff face.
No, no. Mother. Father.
Please. Try to make it fast. And let us know when it's over. We'll need to do the last rites.
Let us know when it's over. Gods, what a thing to say about one's family.
Eyes sharp. Dream thralls ahead.
Subtle as a mouse.
You then! Singing one! Raiders in the garden.
Stragglers from Eagle's Reach. They weren't ready for this.
I was worried for a second.
Hard to believe it's been 6 years since I saw this place.
Treachery in the brush! Swarm! Devour! You're mine now!
Isak Sabu! Couldn't have done it better. Another soul for the wheel. We feed them to the earth.
Some of them are still wearing Thirdborn homespun or Adiran armor.
How long must the living land suffer?
I was just getting warmed up.
We almost overshot.
Stranded between the Adiran army and a desert of dream thralls. How long till they fix this godforsaken platform?
We took you in when the dream thrall swarmed. We weren't bad company, were we?
That's neither here nor there. I just don't want to get killed.
I don't know why...
Get them to fix the damned lift, won't you?
It will be better for all of us if we fix the lift.
Didn't expect to be able to, but it worked.
Isak Sabu!
Video game doesn't want to let me walk up this up the hill.
Got eyes on something?
Sailors, soldiers, fisherfolk. All turn to monsters.
I wish I could help them, but the Dream Scourge won't allow it.
Isok-san! By the way, that we were given a god power to heal that apparently cures the Dream Surge.
We've got company!
Is that all you got? Next one's mine.
New leaves in the oasis. Why did you cut them down?
Soul Bound F-17. Okay, so that kind of confirmed one of my suspicions this entire time. That it being that Sabadal is responsible for Shreem's Yurt.
Not saying a word.
Never had a chance.
Silmäs mitu.
That'll show him.
Isaksan!
Let's know. Find this and know that I continue to press a place frozen until the keep from desk. I highlight I've been promised to you good people.
Knives and shadows! Treacherous weed! Well struck.
Who's ready for more?
This village has felt it.
Water's precious here, but I don't think that's why they locked it.
I feel like we're getting to the point now that we need to start working towards. For the most part, we're going to start towards. present one of the monkey in the laboratory full of mine and absence. I pray this is something.
That doesn't bode well. We should find the key in the laboratory.
Chains and use manifolds, cages, pruning shears, mushroom extraction, aromatic herbs, vomit bucket. Contamination by outside particulates. Do not feed subjects by hand. They bite, use tongues, a stick, or a shovel from a safe distance. Do you from the dream series of appears? Those you can drink them with subjects. Do not worry about the subjects. They're dead and never.
Lead the way.
no, you don't.
He disturbs us. Sorry in the brush. Fight.
Show me what you got.
Isok Sabla.
Isoksa. Next one's mine.
Sweet, we did a bounty already.
Silmes mito.
That's done? Who's hungry?
A lot of enemies. Ooh, the Emperor's Reach. Killing an enemy gives you plus 10% attack damage and plus 10% movement speed. A special attack stun nearby kid that cannot be changed. Store this. Hilarious. Wow, we lose a lot. Plus 15% AoE damage, plus 40 essence. How does it look? They actually look really nice, but also, that's hilarious because we're supposed to have a treasure map from that. What if that just deletes the treasure map from the game? Yes, nice. So, take some time.
Little red flower, little purple flower. You'll make him smile again. Hello. Are you here to grieve someone too?
I've lost. I don't know anyone buried around here.
You're lucky. I know far too many buried here. There are so many flowers here. I'm sorry I never learned their names. My brother thought of them as friends, you know? He loved them dearly. I grieve for everyone I've lost, and everyone who has lost someone. But yes, for him especially. He died last month. The Dream Thralls killed him. Killed 3 of his comrades. He absolutely hated fighting. All he wanted to do was be a gardener. If the plague ever ends, I'll grow a garden around his grave. Right now, all I have is this bouquet. I'd bring it to him, but...
What?
It's not safe. There are things near his grave. I can't fight them. But you look like you could. Will you go chase them out? Put flowers on his grave in my stead. And maybe tell him I'll grow him a garden one day.
I think I saw a cairn across the lake there. That must be the place.
What have you got there? Some sort of puzzle piece?
Oh, is that not a quest? It's not. Shit, that's bad because I don't. I wasn't paying attention to what. Something about.
Quiet as a soul.
A branch breaks.
Everyone okay?
I don't really like the mechanic of second wind. That one, it feels like they should just gear. Gear the areas a little less intensely. And like for bounties, it would absolutely make it would be perfectly fine if they were like, oh hey, these bounties don't exist until you find them. Okay, we saw this. Ancient lake bed. Okay. So it's in the ancient lake bed area. We know that much. Not that that matters because it's a very large area, apparently. Mario wrapped fine fingers around over height. Edie's tree trunk throat, hiding herself on the area that Mario felt into biting steel. I will not play giant mockingbird. I will not let star my sky follow my account. Tell them I was a coward, traitor who abandoned Wolfpack and Hunter shot. Tell them I chased another woman as monsters as foul, wild, thoughtless. Tell them any tale of sky and storm and earth, but do not tell them my final desert rose to flee the coming dream and
Good shooting, Kai.
He basically said that he'd seen or told us where to go. But I have no idea where that would be actually. Because I didn't clock it when he was saying it. I wish I could talk to companions, like, now. Like, I don't want to look this up, but I might have to.
Do you remember him, Flowers? He smiled. I wish he could have stayed and gardened. It was all he wanted in the end.
Oh, look there! It's the eyes.
You take lead.
Oh, is this the grave? This is the grave.
We speed!
There we go. Yep. She's gonna make a garden for you. Yes, sister. So here's I was gonna say, here's the problem with this area. We're kind of stuck because I don't know what the keys are. But we might just found what we needed. So one, the other. I'm gonna take this cheese. Because it's, I guess, slightly cooked out. Chris, note, written in clear and white parchment. Strike level of the dark ash. Reads, leave the laboratory keys on the nail of the door. Always keep it locked. The desert vermin must not be allowed inside.
Take your best shot.
Loose end! Yes!
One first!
Isoksa. Ulupen.
Another glorious battle.
Messy equipment, contaminated samples. This is no lab.
Webs no longer slow you down. A successful parry has a 20% chance of laying webs that slow down enemies. I like that webs no longer slow me down. Ass paragraph with no line breaks. I've seen bigger ones, but still.
Right. Who's going first?
Me. Yeah, there's a... Okay, I was about to say, there's a thing here that I can't see because it's... Let's put on this grace. We've already encountered tier 4 enemies, so that definitely makes me want to go ahead and get ready to start upgrading it.
You hear that? Someone is in terrible pain.
Ulupen.
We've got company. Never had a chance.
That's one for us.
Not that I could really complain if you did, I guess.
Unseen honor.
Yeah, I hate how inaccurate wands are. That's like one of my big. That's like my big problem with wands is the game says in the tutorials with wands that they have built-in like tracking, basically. Yeah, they cast homing projectiles. It says very quickly, but it's not all that fast, honestly. Honestly, let's hang on to this bow. I don't know if I can do what the game's wanting me to do here. I can. I wasn't sure if the game. Yeah, I'm glad I was like, okay, let's hang on to this bow actually. Honestly, I should see if I have a legendary bow. I don't think we have one. And yeah, like this Grimoire of the Elements is like.
Dreamfalls. Now I'm worried about who's locked them up.
A bud that simply is itself. Red petals. Red.
Oh, I am trapped. Branches and bunches of branches. Unbreakable.
Small collection of notes written on spore-spotted, water-stained parchment titled "The Account of the Regression of the Dream Surge." It reads: "The fiction begins with brief absences, that is, moments of unawareness, on what those caused by disruption, sleep, over-deviation, great age, etc. Then within the span of days, the affliction progresses to a hallucinatory state. In every instance, it's the same. The afflicted dreams in waking life of floral imagery. The detachment from reality is not sudden, but gradual. The afflicted recognize the degradation of their faculties until they are lost entirely within the realm of the dream. During this period, the appetite lessens and the afflicted are unresponsive to the world around them. The skin takes on a sickly hue, then a greenish one. The afflicted are largely lethargic. Then comes what is believed to be the final change. The skin blossoms with fungal growth. The afflicted regain their energy and lash out with uncanny strength at the world around them. No stage of progression is known beyond this point. Short diary written in a shaky hand. The other pages are cave stone, find and reach canopy sky. Cave gone. Cannot go back. Cannot will back the world. The stone, I know, greenery, the garden, kith, only blossoms. Thoughts like pollen. Pollen to be carried to grow anew. Soul dispersed spores to grow anew.
What do you want from us?
Hi.
Gods take me. You're a real person, not a dream thrall.
That's a fallacy. Dream thralls are derived from real people, you idiot.
Ignore them. Are you the envoy, by any chance? We've heard rumors of your coming.
I'm a representative of the Adirian Empire, yes.
So you must be acquainted with Captain Weemgar, then. That's fortuitous. We're naturalists who created a small settlement here after Adir ordered us to study the crystal spiders of the living lands.
We should have fled. The local Adirians warned us this venture was doomed, but we ignored them. Then some of our people became afflicted.
We sequestered the infected away. But one of them turned in the night, causing a fire that swept through the area. We came to this cave, saving who and what we could with Captain Weemgar's help. But he said we needed to kill our affected companions. The Steel Garrote is very clear about whether Dream Thralls can be permitted to live.
Why didn't you Josie set up?
Because progress cannot be made if you render your test subjects extinct. We originally came here to study the spiders, but when our colleagues turned, we had no choice but to take on a new field of research.
We thought we could save them.
Do you want to save the Dream Thralls?
It was certainly the desired outcome. But given what we've seen of the plague, we may have to kill them instead.
How can you speak so clinically? My brother, your husband, is one of them.
I'm a pragmatist. We need your help, Envoy.
What can I do?
Kill the Dream Thralls for us. That way Weemgar will have no reason to turn us away.
Are you a fool? The Steel Garrote won't care. They'll kill us if they know we're alive.
Not if the Envoy euthanizes the Dream Thralls for us.
You're joking. Those are our friends, your husband, and my brother. No, just ask Weemgar for provisions. We only need supplies. I know he has provided for us before, but we need more. We're too hungry to think straight. Once we have the right provisions, we can decide what to do next.
Well, I can't do the resolve. Any other? This is the first time we've seen resolve, I believe. Other solutions?
I have one. There's no hope for us, after all. You could kill us. Let's be realistic. We're damned either way. Might as well end it cleanly.
What are you talking about, you lunatic?
Even if the Envoy got Weemgar to protect us, there's no guarantee his words will mean anything to the Steel Garrote. They might still decide we're infected. Worse, they might decide we're trying to infect other Adirians.
Then we'll just take the provisions and...
And what? They'll still run out. We're going to die. It's just a matter of whether it's by starvation or the Steel Garrote's hand. No. Better we just end it here. Envoy, put us out of our misery.
She doesn't speak for us. Kill her if you must, but the rest of us will leave this cave and never look back.
Can't give up hope. You don't know what will happen if you got...
A bit sentimental, but your logic is sound. Thank you, Envoy.
I'll see about getting you provisions.
You'll have our eternal gratitude if you succeed.
We're going to die here.
know it. Doom is waiting.
Aha! Here's honestly, at this point, I really should be selling those. Okay, so what's this? This door was barred. Oh, so we had to go up that way. Okay.
We're going to die here. I know it. Doom is waiting.
No, it's not. Wait for a couple of minutes. Matter of fact, I have a bunch of food on me. I can literally give you guys some food and to hold you over if you're that hungry. It's not like it goes bad. It's only ever put one game for food. It expires and that is Metal Gear Solid 3. Alright, let's go to the party. Camp. Oh, they remade Gothic 1? Did not know that. Alright, I guess first things first. Which the 48. I could do this. Hold off on others for now. Emperor's Reach. $96 compared to the last light of the day. Crap, what was this thing? Killing an enemy gives 10% attack damage and 10% move speed. And special attacks. This says special attacks, but I think that just means power attacks. Yeah, I think last light of the day is still better.
I'm starving. Serves me right for not packing enough snacks.
I've got some cheese.
Get rid of all this fine gear. I'll keep this. Also, I guess I'll take this exceptional bow and this exceptional. Maybe I should take this exceptional arquebus. What I'm thinking is we have a legendary arquebus
to share?
Doing rid of everything that is. Get rid of. Enough hardwood branches for that.
Share?
You have cheese.
Not quite. I can break down a petrified branch if we end up with extras. We also need to upgrade this. So I can maybe make some hardwood branches.
Where did you get cheese?
Maurice is...
Deal. So we could deal fire damage. Surprise thousands, I have to be kinda. This one is just Wrath of the Storm is just definitely the better one. With this one, I don't know if Incendiary Charge or Trick Shot is better. Because dealing fire accumulation is nice, but if an enemy resists fire, then it kind of doesn't matter. You know what, I'm gonna look. I'm gonna check. Avowed one last trick. Best enchantment. The jury is out. guess it really depends on whether I feel like we need... I feel like we don't really need more help with fire accumulation, because we have spells, we have Last Light of Day. I'll just go with Trick Shot. You know what? Actually, yeah, low fire accumulation may not be so as great.
Back. It's full of snacks. I figured he wouldn't miss a little cheese.
I won't tell if you don't.
This place was bad enough before the Dream Scourge. Now it's downright hazardous.
I believe you can cure the Dream Scourge. I think that's too dangerous even for you. My shadow swords so dangerous. Well, my shadow swords.
This used to be a fertile land, with lakes, forests, all of that. Then everything suddenly changed several hundred years ago. Now it's blasted deserts and dried up seas. Anything that lives here is simply stubborn enough not to die.
That's the most apt description of Thirdborn I've ever heard.
I think I'll be able to handle it.
Maybe you will, but what about poor Kai? Huh? What about him? Just keep your head and you'll be fine. Let me look out for the others. What do you need?
Let's talk about Shadowstar.
Ask away.
It's for surviving in Shadowstar.
Let's see. Shatterscarp doesn't want to kill you, really, but it isn't interested in helping you survive either. The key here is water and shade. Cover your skin, or it'll be dried out in no time and you'll be as red as a Balrog's throat. You might be worried about saving water, but what you want to do is try not to sweat. Stay in shade as much as you can. And don't drink the water from the plants out here. They're all full of parasites and poisons. Getting sick out here is the worst. What do you need? They say this used to all be underwater until something happened that cracked open the ground and swallowed the seas. Makes sense to me. If you dig far enough, you'll find strange things like old fish bones that don't make sense in a place like this. I think that's why Thirdborn appeals to the Rowatayans so much. Like there's an ancestral connection with what the land used to be. Or maybe they just like fishing off the coast. What do I know? Right, changing the subject.
Get some rest.
Not before I've done some reading.
I don't leave Emerald Stair often enough. With everything going on, there's been no time to explore. Finally, I had a moment to myself, and look what happened. The Steel Garrote invaded the Living Lands. Sorry. I'm in a mood, if you couldn't tell. Only if you can stand the ramblings of a depressed bookworm. I used to think I had it all figured out. But the Living Lands proved me wrong in so many ways. This entire island is the prison of a mad god. How is one Animancer supposed to compete with that? All we're missing is the juggling act. Maybe I'm being melodramatic, or maybe I'm not used to seeing things clearly. But what if Animancy has no future in the Living Lands? What if my entire career was a mistake?
That doesn't make you a failure. Think of it as a new beginning.
Beginnings are supposed to be good. So why do I feel like shit all the time? You're a good listener as always, but I've taken enough of your time. I'll be fine, really. I'm not the first animancer to question her life choices, and I won't be the last.
Let's talk about chapters.
I'll tell you whatever I know.
Any local history?
I'm afraid not. I've spent a little time in Dawnshore, but this place is a mystery to me. It's good to be somewhere different. Somewhere I can build new memories. Whenever I'm reminded of how big this island really is, it makes my problems feel smaller. For you, anything. Well, my future is in shambles, and I have no idea what to do next. Oh, and my home is under attack by the acolytes of an insane witch god. Apart from that, fine. Truthfully, I'm a bit lost. Leaving Fior Messiverno was supposed to be liberating. We've seen and done incredible things, but I'm no closer to finishing my family's work.
Maybe I can help?
What I'm up against is much bigger than either of us. Through animancy, I can harness the wild essence of the living lands and put it to good use. But what if I tried, only to have it lash out and destroy me? I'd be no better off than my parents. The dream scourge is infecting our Adra, holding back my work. Until I understand it, until I can control it, I can't do anything. I'm useless. I'm nothing.
I wouldn't anticipate maybe you'll find answers.
Let's hope we live long enough to see this garden of yours. Quilici always told me to slow down, to stop and appreciate the land I'm trying so hard to fix. But how can I slow down when I only have one lifetime to get this right? I'll find answers in the garden, for better or worse.
Let's get some rest.
Pleasant dreams.
Hey, I wanted to talk to you about what happened in Emerald Stair. I know your Emperor sent you here to represent Adir. With the Steel Garrote trying to raise Fior has gotta make things harder for you.
The Steel Garrote doesn't represent a deer.
Then why did your Emperor send them?
Temporary alliance.
Maybe, but it's an alliance all the same. Look, I'm not trying to hold your feet to the fire over this. The cruelty behind the Steel Garrote's plans. It's hard to reconcile that with the place you've called home. I just wanted to know how you're feeling about all this.
Feels like you're speaking from personal experience.
Yeah, I told you about my time fighting under Rauatai's flag in the Deadfire. Seeing what we did there, what we allowed. I felt like the home I knew was changing, bit by bit, or maybe I was. Enough about me, though. I want to know about you.
I still believe a deer can be a force. The goods, that's good. So, chance here, should one, or this be damn if you didn't sign up for this. What's this thing? Fucking it out. Change out, play some of this. This one.
You'd think this island's big enough, wouldn't you? Anyway, I just want to check in with you. This may be your burden, but you don't have to carry it alone. What's on your mind?
So tell me about Talon's badge, the one we're looking for.
A marker of his service to Thirdborn's defense. And something that helps his comrades identify his remains, if needed.
You always hope it won't come to that.
You hope it won't, but you know it might. It's an old Rauataian naval tradition that Thirdborn's kept alive. And another debt I owe him.
How did Thirdborn come to be?
The story goes that a lot of the first arrivals were Rauataians without other prospects. Too low on the ladder to take over the family trade, too poor to learn another.
The Thirdborn of their families.
Exactly. Rauatai's an inhospitable environment to say the least, so my people have a proud tradition of seeking our fortunes elsewhere. Rauatai's got a big navy that always needs fresh blood, and there are plenty of opportunities for large, colorful mercenaries and bodyguards all over Aora.
so aren't all warriors and sorcerers.
Of course not. We've also got poets, artisans, scholars, traders, you name it, just like anywhere else. But they're not the ones who built Thirdborn. It started as a convenient harbor for pirates and mercs to lie low. Bold, or desperate, fishing crews from Rawatai would follow seasonal catches out here.
Seems like a rough place to lie low and a long way for a fishing trip.
That tells you something about the people willing to attempt it. Over time, those early arrivals built huts, a proper harbor, and walls to protect them from all the hungry things in the desert. Well, that brought in a steady trickle of veterans, ruffians, trophy hunters, and rugged eccentrics. People looking for fresh adventure, or running from the consequences of their old ones.
And far from any nation's laws.
Your words, not mine.
I want to know about Shatterstar.
Where to start? It's a huge desert full of sandy wastes, canyons, and highlands. On a clear day, you can stand at one of the overlooks to gaze straight across the great sand sea and see no end to the dunes. Yeah, it's dangerous and stark. A lot like Rawatai, but in a different way. Sandstorms instead of typhoons. Guess that's part of what I liked about it. Familiar, but different.
Good night.
Shake the sand out of your bedroll before you settle in.
Yeah, I hate leaving Marius behind, but like... Our current crew is nice. Giada being a fairly constant healer. Then we have our tank. Kai is a tank. Me is more or less a DPS. The main thing I would like Marius for is Marius can debuff enemies.
What can I do for you, Envoy?
I have to speak with you about the burnt down settlement in the lake bed.
Not so loud! Careful where you say that. We and they will get thrown into the shit if word gets out. I can't risk discussing this with you further. Please, just know that they and their caretakers must stay in that cave.
Tell me the whole... Send more provisions, that's all.
Ah, so you know then. I can't say I'm surprised you learned the truth. I'm sorry I didn't tell you. I'm sure you understand what a dangerous truth this is. But never mind. Provisions. I'll see it done, Envoy. You have my word.
I know this will be a sacrifice for you and your soul. I'm sorry.
We'll make do, Envoy. After all they've done for us, they deserve it. Tell me, are the infected still alive after your visit? Or are they gone?
The search for a cure goes on.
We can only hope. That means a lot to us. Thank you. Please don't let this trouble you any further. I'll take care of them from here.
Keep taking good care of her. I trust care of Horkeith.
I will.
Okay, so... Homestead...
I was told we weren't gonna see anyone else up here. Why are you here?
Hey, stay back. This is our rock. You want a vantage point? Find something else. The Dream Thralls won't be able to reach us here. That's what Helak said. Helak hasn't steered us wrong before. He said we'll be safe as long as we're here. So we're staying until the plague ends, or until Helak tells us to leave.
What about food, water, to eat?
We're not fools. We've provisioned for ourselves. Go away. For all I know, you're a new type of Dream Thrall come to lure us down. I wish Helak was here.
Who's this Helak you keep talking about?
He's the one who's been keeping us safe. Helak said to wait here until he gets back.
Oh, that's the note
He went
we
off to
found.
look at that rock formation near the burned settlement. Helak said there could be an even more defensible position, but he hasn't returned.
That's, he's dead.
Helak's dead? What are we supposed to do? Where do we go? Thirdborn's been attacked before. We don't want to go back there.
And Thirdborn will at least have walls to hide behind.
Yeah, that's true. And we won't be there forever. We're gonna have to carry all this equipment down, but you can help yourself to whatever's in the chest.
Elemental resistance and purple speed. Right, rapid skip. That's my essence. Slowly regenerate health while walking. Ooh. Oh wait. You know what? I imagine while walking very specifically means while walking. So that's actually this is one gives me 7 health as opposed to 20 health. So this gives 16 essence for some reason.
Oh, I used to love stargazing up here. Camp on one of these buttes, and you've got a defensible position.
Yeah, this is another very, very large place.
Look alive! We got more of them!
Who disturbs us?
Quiet as the dead.
Hurry in the brush! The baby's in the garden.
Then roll! Nice! Then roll!
I'm sorry, but those are our options if you want to reopen the mines.
There is no if. We must reopen them. But if you think we're about to let Adir go and take our...
We've no designs upon them. Again, I only want the mines running for Thirdborn.
Oh yeah, I meant to disassemble this.
I'm not a medic as such, but I'm the best we have. I'll do my best to patch him up.
Actually, no.
Silmes mitum.
Couldn't have done it better.
Good fighting.
There was one. There's some angle where there was an angle where we could get this. Just don't know where it is.
Stay sharp. Dream thralls everywhere. Watch your step. This land has bled finer warriors than us.
Oh, fucking okay. Body. I'll take it. Finder boots. 15 minutes of presence. Experience smaller hit conditions. I want to understand what this is terrifying stealthily since no cure dollars since no worse treatment is reliable. Yeah, all this amount of Vegas to me and if you're lost, learn you can save others. At the very least, I can promise you that the man saw you the taunts and cure hangnails does not have the magic cure. We don't know what's in there. Please don't imbibe. I cannot promise you a cure. A perfect cure. I can't even promise you safety, but I can promise that we're all trying. Please stay safe. The sign name is written in an especially perfect script, but Doctor and a K illegible. Go around. Maybe we can reach it.
Spiritine, does anything rhyme with orange?
Attack damage with maces and spears. You're like the sea in which a lot of my friends have drowned, but don't pay attention to. Pray say you're an atlas, as I got lost in your eyes and supplies are running low.
Who goes there? Oh, a traveler. I feared you might be something dangerous. Interrupt? No, no. You are a gift from the gods. And none too soon. For days now, I have languished. I cannot initiate my next verse. My well cannot run dry now. This must be a masterpiece.
Oh, I'll be honest. Hold on. I don't know why that didn't show up. A bard from Thirdborn?
A chanter, thank you. Even a mad world needs the bounty of words and music. Though the townsfolk did insist I learn how to defend myself. Yeah, no matter. I'll not let unproductive thoughts stand in my way. I must feed the souls of Thirdborn. Minoas in particular.
You're writing poetry for someone. Now I have to hear it.
You are deliverance personified. Here, better to show you. Read these 2 lines. Which one should I begin my praises with?
Maybe broaden the beam.
Brilliant! I preferred that one myself, but I didn't want to influence you. Now, which one of these should come next?
Lead of love, you're the admiral. Put this, that I may spirit you away. In the fate of love, you're the admiral.
Ingenious. And after that?
Together we sail smoothly.
Thank the gods! Finally, I think it's taking shape. I should leave at once. I will contemplate the rest on the way. Oh, Thirdborn will be thrilled with my, our efforts.
Anyone can write a poem, but not everyone is a poet.
Yeah, I never heard me. He just asked for help, and I gave him what amateurish advice to do. It's like on top of this fucking spider. Yeah, it is.
Not saying a word.
Next one's mine.
Then raw.
East of South.
That was a close one.
So it's a trio of crystal eater spiders to fight with you.
Something for everyone. Won't know unless you come look. You. I've not seen you around before.
What do you do?
I sell things to people who need things. It's an eclectic collection. Do you want to see my wares?
Sure. Corrupted Audra. Grenades, lockpicks, health potions. I'm interested in the Corrupted Audra, but I'm not even remotely close to being able to afford that.
Something for everyone. Won't know unless you come look.
Is there anything we can do to get these mines open?
Nice. Fine stuff, and we can break it down.
Something for everyone. Won't know unless you come look.
Shortcut unlocked.
There we go. Working again at last. Told you there's nothing to worry about.
Nothing to worry about. There's a scourge out there.
Price calls out on my hotel, but possible. Might as well suppose in terms of this. get up there. Like, I'm genuinely so confused as to how they plan. Because, like, let's go over here. And we gotta sleep. Like, we've tried landing on these before. Yeah, we just gotta pass right through that. Which means we have to get to it from up there.
Something for everyone. Won't know unless you come look.
Invisible barrier. Can't reach up there.
Something for everyone. Won't know unless you come look.
Ah, there we go. I don't know if that was intended, or if I just sequence broke, but it doesn't matter. We made it. And the game will not allow me to. Doesn't matter. We made it. It doesn't matter.
Something for everyone.
We did it.
Won't know unless you come look.
Alright, what are you guys arguing about?
Ah! You must be the envoy. I hoped you might stop by. Welcome to the mines.
I see the sands didn't swallow you whole. And Kai. It's hard to see you stomping around with the Adirans after the news I heard from Fior.
That was the Steel Garrote. Besides, we're all on the same side against the Dream Thralls.
We've been discussing how best to reopen these sulfur mines. Sulfur's a key ingredient in gunpowder, which is crucial for Thirdborn's defense.
Glad we're making alliances instead of enemies.
Oh, my sentiments exactly.
Kind words are worth nothing. We need the sulfur for our weapons, Seon.
I agree. You need to be able to fight the Dream Thralls on your own terms. But if you won't allow reinforcements to come and clear the spiders from the mines, it won't happen.
Spiders? What happened?
An ambush. As the team mapped the mine, they opened a sealed passage. The spiders poured out.
Many of our soldiers died fighting so Thirdborn's miners could escape. But we are determined to not let it end in tragedy. If you'd be willing, Envoy, you may even be the face of our triumph.
If it helps anyone fight the Dream Thralls, I'm...
Thank you. I knew we could rely on you. If you destroyed the spiders' nests, it'd be a tremendous boon to us all. Isn't that right, Carter?
Don't presume to speak for me.
The mine's entrance is just down the path. Speak to Darla, the guard at the gate. He'll let you in.
Alright. Then we'll have to explore all of this area down here. At, you know, some point. I'm a little worried, because we've been finding tier 4 enemies, so I'm a little worried about our current equipment. Drop a save here. Doesn't matter, but...
I saw you talking with our overseers. I'm guessing they sent you over to clean out the mines then? Take care of Thirdborn's mess.
You got the minds, but your soul burns with grander devotion, tell me.
I guard Adir. Good thing, too, considering what Thirdborn unleashed in the mines. While our engineers inspected the place, their miners just went and opened a sealed path. And before we knew it, fucking skitter. Dream-scourged spiders. Twice the size of you and me. Thirdborn ran out. Most of theirs survived. Our people died fighting.
I don't think much of Thirdborn, do you?
Does it matter what I think?
There's to me.
Really? Well, I'll just say this for myself. These are dark times. Fire is going to light Adir's way. And I don't think we should give a spark, let alone a mine's worth of sulfur to anyone else. But I know you have a duty, and I don't want to keep you from it. I'll let you through to the mines.
We have an alliance with them, dude. What?
Right behind you.
My weapons have been at first. Wow, I'm so glad that this.
Never had a chance.
Fighting out giant explosives that they were right next to.
Good shooting, Kai.
Weapons too. I guess that's why I brought this bow. Apparently we did miss a legendary, miss out on purchasing the term we did. There was a legendary bow we could purchase before, but I just missed. Or like, more correctly, we probably saw it and I was like, we'll see what happens if we come across something better. Or it was too expensive or something like that.
You will defend! Then rock!
One for you!
I'd rather take my chances with the male side than mine. Let's be quick. We make a good squad. Ready, aim.
Looks kind of like this.
You take lead.
Let's finish this.
Aye, aye. This one's mine.
Protect the other one.
Who's next? Anyone?
Pretty significant punishment. So we have to get the Nit's companion in order to do this. I guess I might just hold off and then go straight to Thirdborn. I kind of hate to do that. I'll do this one that way, and then after this one, go straight to Thirdborn. No, I won't. I'll do, because if I finish this quest now, I'm not gonna have anything to remind me to ever come back. So we'll back out for now. Should be fine. We've cleared one. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna go straight to Thirdborn. Now that we know that this is gonna be a thing, we're just gonna go straight to Thirdborn. I'll fast travel to Eagle's Reach party camp. I'll be able to remember the Freezing Pillar seems like it could be really strong. Missile Salvo just isn't strong enough, in my opinion, to really be worth it. At least at the moment. Like, I think I would get one mastery before a lot of these others. But it feels like if you want to do AoE, you kind of had to do lightning.
Right.
Nope, I need 14. Oh, but I can upgrade these two, and I definitely should.
Did someone...
Get rid of... Oops.
Someone eat my special...
It's a follow-up conversation.
cheese.
Cheese? No, not me. What about you, Kai?
Believe me, you'd know if I'd eaten it.
It was medicinal cheese for my stomach, and someone ate it.
Oh, rats, maybe?
Well, someone ate it. The sooner they confess, the sooner we can move past it.
Guess we'll be here a while.
Right. I thought this might happen, which is why I took the liberty of going through Kai's pockets.
Uh-oh.
Guess what I found? Crumbs. Cheese crumbs.
That doesn't prove anything.
It's my fault, Marius. I was starving, and Kai was generous enough to share.
Marius, I'm sorry for enjoying your special cheese.
That cheese was aged 10 years in a seaside cave. The next time you're peckish, ask and I'll get you something fresher.
For what it's worth, it was delicious.
Oh, I know, Giada. I know.
Tell me, where did you learn to hunt?
Early on, I learned from a warden named Ilinka. After that,
Companion cooldowns, increases touch resolve. Oh, critical hits deal high fire and accumulation. That's what's been going on.
learned a lot from just going up.
Increases damages on aware enemies, increases skull enemies. Critical hits deal high poison. Yeah,
Not surviving on my own.
I think Oathbinder is still better. Because it reduces companion cooldowns and gives
I'll bet.
fire accumulation, and Vindictive Band gives poison accumulation. And we also have a spell for poison accumulation as well. So we can sort of stack.
Bet you're a natural. You make it look effortless.
If you know what you're doing, it's not really that hard.
Some hunt with their eyes and ears, but you are hunting with your soul.
Not sure I get what you mean.
I believe you were a true hunter in a past life. An apex predator, like a Stelgar. You may not know it, but those instincts are still yours. Lying dormant, like a cat in the tall grass.
Right, that's me. Marius, king of the grasslands.
With the little animancy, we could awaken your former self. Wouldn't that be interesting?
Oh no, absolutely.
Oh well, let me know when you change your mind.
Okay. So here's the problem. It actually is closer to go to this camp here. And then go south. I'll take these two. And once again, we're going to be at the with the problem of I want both Kai and Giata. But we have to bring. Ow.
going to die here. I know it. Doom is waiting.
Isoksan.
I've got about 7
Unseen, unheard.
Corian brush!
Let's see.
You're right. Then raw. Then.
You've got better aim than a sharpshooter, Giada.
Those guys. That. Oh, nice. Round shield. We can disassemble it for a hardwood. And now we only need a trillion more.
Isoksan.
Remind me not to spook you.
Sudden.
Walls are all gone. Is anyone there? Your face. You must be a dream thrall.
Is that any way to start a conversation?
No, no. You're one of them.
No, I'm not a dream thrall. Raw, you can come out. I can dream thralls if I can do it. I'm not here to hurt you, promise.
You don't sound like a dream thrall. Don't just stand out there then. They attacked me, destroyed my goods. You need to get to safety.
We took care of it already. The ones who attacked you are gone.
Thank you. Please, I think I need a moment alone. Then I'll take what's left of my things and go. If you see anything you'd like, it's yours.
Shatterscarp was always rough, wasn't whatever this is.
I still have a few things I can sell. Is there anything you'd like?
Well, I kind of want all of the. Obviously, this is the corrupted Audra. I don't really need I kind of want like both these two for sure.
Dream Thralls are at Thirdborn's gates. Come on, we gotta help.
Thirdborn, where's the scar? The city is under attack. Let's not waste a moment.
Kai, weapons ready.
Nicely done.
Remain vigilant.
Come on, come on! Could have done it better.
Isoksa. Ihaise. Ionsi.
Guy, you wanna fucking...
Anyone get past me?
Aren't they?
Never had a chance.
Good timing, stranger.
Ionsi. Yusen.
A little help.
One for you!
Green thralls.
Another win, but who's counting?
These two for distance, I would say. So, yeah, we can use this wall.
Hold it right there, Adiran. What are your intentions in town? Been sick? Strange dreams lately?
Relax, Daran. The only strange dreams we've had involve your mother.
Shit. Kai? What are you doing here? Temerty's gonna have a fit.
Don't highlight that again, I'll read it. What's all this?
I, left without saying my goodbyes.
I mean, I can't, like, be annoyed at the guy for doing his job. I was like, actually, that guy is probably not a green thrall. It looks like he's just observing Zarps. But holy mother of fuck. Thomas Badge is gonna be a pain in this torture. Oh, we made it to Thirdborn.
The attack seems to be over. Everyone okay?
That was... I think I saw my uncle out there. He left a few weeks ago on a trade caravan.
No, it don't mean nothing. Could be someone else. Don't give up hope.
I saw his face through a crack in the gates. It's him! I don't want it to be him.
We can go check if you'd like.
Are we safe in here? Will the dream thralls break through?
That's not a fair question to ask.
It's okay.
Isak Sabu!
But we'll do everything we can to keep you safe. I can promise both of you that, at least.
Who needs fabric? We still have stock.
If you need material for bandages, I have some. I'll even give you a good price. Wish I could give it out for free, but I still have to eat.
What if all the merchants agreed to show their wares for free?
We'd run out of resources eventually, and then we wouldn't have the money to restock. This plague needs to end soon. I don't know what we'll do if it doesn't. Anyway, did you need any linens? Silk?
She has superb grimoires and a superb wand, and everything is is insanely expensive. How almost fancy. Binder braces. Reload speed. Thirdborn boots. Health, carry capacity, and move speed is insanely good. I don't know how they expect anyone to be able to afford these. Like, I guess maybe they're like, oh, you need to sell the stuff that you're not using.
Who needs fabric? We still have stock.
be nice if we had guns like that. I wouldn't be so fucking terrified of the dream thralls otherwise.
Guns like that? On our wages? Come on, be serious.
Maybe I should take up adventuring. Sell 1 or 2 fancy pots from those old ruins and I'd have enough, huh?
Want to get yourself killed? Go ahead.
Let me know if you need something. Best weapons this side of Abidan's forge.
Some gun,
Ismolt's meteoric apparatus. She's a beauty, isn't she? A traveler sold it to me ages ago. Poor bastard went up against something big out in the highlands, limped back to town, and died a few days later. Needed the money to ship his body home. I hated to take it from him. Still, Adra inlay, brass filigree, whew. She could use a strong hand. You interested?
These hands are always ready for a new weapon. How does it shoot?
If the stories I hear are anything to go by, like a kick in the teeth.
What you got? Ismolt's meteoric apparatus. Killing an enemy deals low fire accumulation, short range power attached to a high stun and knocks enemies back. Fair play. Restores 5% maximum health and 25% stamina. Taunt and gain 100% crit chance against enemies that incapacitate one of your companions. So this has... This actually isn't that great. Yeah, I'm like, we're seeing tier 4... stuff. I haven't seen a superb hauberk. Look, we see breastplates and scale mail. Wait, right here. But like, the only reason we're using this... The only reason we're using this over the hauberk that we had is that, this is a legendary, or this can go up to legendary quality. I wish I could afford that gun. Actually, it's not that great. Like, it looks really nice. But just dealing low fire accumulation is not that great. Actually, one last trick would have been... You can do that better with one of the ricochet upgrades. It doesn't have... And it has faster reload speed. We'll get Yahtzee, who's probably honestly, she's probably the next party member of the game. Like, when we first encountered Yahtzee, the game They should have just had Yahtzee join. Oh, those two. Okay. Side quests here, but we're gonna get Yahtzee first, and before we grab the side quest, then we'll go back to the mine, explore the area. Anyway, I'll see you all next time, which will be tomorrow. Later.